Have you ever felt like you're the middleman between your job and your debts? You get money on payday and you just turn around and give it to somebody else? Then you're stuck waiting for the next paycheck just to repeat the cycle. But the truth is, it's not a budgeting problem, it's an awareness problem. Everyone talks about budgeting, but you can't budget properly if you don't know what's silently draining your account. In this video, you'll learn exactly what financial awareness is, why it's the foundational step that most people skip, and how it helps you stop emotional spending and finally get ahead. I'm not a financial expert. I'm just someone that paid off $4,000 in credit card debt in 4 months just by learning this one simple step of awareness first and then building up upon that. Not by getting a second job or by getting a raise, just by being aware of where my money was going and coming. When I got paid, I felt great, but as I used my money, I kept asking myself, do I have enough to cover my debts or am I using too much? I didn't even know how much my expenses were in total. One day, in one of those moments, I just said, I've had it. That's when I sat down and wrote everything down from the month before. I'm talking about all the money that comes in and all the money that goes out, all the expenses, all the money that came in, random expenses or recurring ones. And what I realized was, it wasn't that I wasn't making enough money, it was that I was spending too much on very small expenses that added up through time. As I did that, I also saw something very interesting. I had a credit card debt, and the minimum was $140. If I could pay it off, I'd be able to get that $140 back into my account every month. That credit card debt was my lowest at around $4,000. So I asked myself 3 questions. What can I cancel until I pay this card off? What can I downgrade? What can I take out of these expenses that I don't use or that are not that important? One thing to mention, I was desperate to pay off this credit card, and I was willing to do anything that would free up cash in order for me to be able to pay this credit card. When I did the math, it looks like I was able to free up enough cash in order for me to pay off this credit card in 4 months. That meant that all this time, I had the money to pay it off, but I was giving minimum payments for years. And it all started because I was able to write everything down, be honest with myself, and have desire to pay off this debt. Awareness is not budgeting. It comes before the budget. And without awareness, any budget that you try is just guesswork. It's like having a map to the treasures of the world, but you don't know where you're starting from. You can't move forward if you don't know where you stand. Awareness gives you power. Power to pivot, power to build momentum, and power to make decisions that will change your life. If you want to build wealth and start your financial journey the right way, here's step 1. Write down every recurring expense and every recurring income you have from last month. Just list them. There's no spreadsheet needed. Then go ahead and ask yourself these 3 questions. And I want to challenge you to think deeply. Ask yourself, what can I cancel? What can I downgrade without affecting my lifestyle? And what's not serving the life I'm trying to build? This is the exact process that showed me that I have $500 every paycheck that I didn't even know I had. And it's helping me in my journey to become debt-free faster. And this is very important. Awareness is not something you do once and that's it. You have to revisit it regularly, whether it's every month, every time you pay off a debt, or every time your finances change. This is your step 1. It's your reset button. If you felt that this video was helpful to you, drop a like and subscribe to my channel. We have more videos like this every week. If this video made you realize where you've been losing money, then the next step is to learn how to spend money intentionally, especially with things you do every day, like food. Watch this next video where I show you how I've made my meals exciting again, saved hundreds on takeout, and turned grocery shopping into a habit that I actually enjoy. All without spending hours in the kitchen